In Murder on the Bride's Side, while Detective Grant is interviewing the deceased's daughter, she is quick to tell him that she is not the only suspect. "How is your relationship with your mother?" "It wasn't very good. She didn't like me much, and..." Avery interrupted. "Now, Megan, that isn't true. She adored you. I know you two had your differences, but..." Megan turned to him. "No, Avery. She hated me, and I hated her." Megan stood up, roughly jerking her hand from his grasp. "Please, this is hard enough without you pretending we were one big happy family. She never forgave me for wanting to go live with my father, and not her. She never wanted me in the first place. Didn't she ever tell you that? Because she sure told me enough times. She did everything that she could to make me miserable. I hated her. I hated her so much, I don't even think I care that she's dead." A half sob, half laugh escaped her lips. "Heck, I don't know if I care who did it." Detective Grant continued to watch her, his hooded eyes appraising. After a moment, Megan spoke again, her voice calmer. "I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying. You almost think I'm a terrible person." Pulling her hands away, she met Detective Grant's level gaze. "I had a horrible relationship with my mother, Detective. But I didn't kill her. I hated her, but so did most everyone else." "Everyone else?" prompted Detective Grant in a silky voice. Megan paled with the realization that she had said more than she intended. "Miss Matthews," continued Detective Grant, "who exactly is everyone else?" Megan gulped. "Well, David for one," she said with a feeble gesture in his direction. At the sound of his name, David tensed and sputtered loud denials. "I'll get to you in a minute, Mr. Cook," Detective Grant said curtly. "Why do you think David hated your mother, Megan?" Megan paused. "I heard them fighting yesterday before breakfast." "About?" Megan stared at the carpet. "About money, I think. David wanted money, and my mom laughed at him. He was mad, really mad." Detective Grant's gaze slid towards David. "Is this true, Mr. Cook?" David struggled to regain his composure. Giving a small shrug, he said, "It was a minor disagreement, that's all. I assure you, nothing more. You know how children exaggerate things," he added with a patronizing smile. "You called her a hateful witch," countered Megan. David flushed as heads turned his way. "This is ridiculous," he said. "I had no reason to kill Roni." No one spoke. Seeing the doubt on our faces, something akin to fear crept into David's eyes. "I didn't do it!" His eyes darted around the room in panic. Then he met Harry's gaze. Like a rat backed into a corner, he attacked. Desperately pointing his finger at Harry, he yelled, "Why don't you just ask Harry about killing Roni? After all, he's the one who threatened to do just that." It appears many people had a motive to kill Roni. To discover who the actual killer is, grab a copy of Murder on the Bride's Side.